Oh, play? Yeah, it was great. Nah, I didn't. Um, no. Yeah, uh, they also took one away right there in the corner. But you saw the flurry coming. I was telling Jordan Poole over there, yeah, he about to put this one up. Start putting them up. It's good to watch. Uh it's not just this season though. I think it was last season as well. And I don't think anyone talked about it. I actually mentioned it a few times last year. Like no one talks about Steph's defense. I think the one thing that has been constant forever is damn 6 steals. The one thing that has been constant forever is his effort. Like he's never not given effort on that side of the ball. I think he used to reach a lot, and he'd be in great position and reach and foul, and we just kind of used to harp on him like, "Yo, stop reaching, stop reaching." It got to the point where he would reach and be like, as soon as he do it. And you just have seen him continue to take steps, and now he's one of the best defenders we have on our team now, and I think it's beautiful to watch when he's given the type of effort that he gives that he's been given on that side of the floor. Um, Everyone else has to follow, and it makes our defense that much better. Teams are still trying to put him in a pick and roll, which is fine. We cover that, and in part due to where he is defensively, how good he's gotten defensively. So it's it's not just this year though. It's been constantly getting better. And last year I thought it was just as good as it is now, but obviously it continues to get better. I think it's a mixture of all of them. It's strength. One of the strongest guys on the team now. Yeah, you should see him in the weight room. He's pretty strong. Uh, but you also see him putting the work in every day, twice a day in the weight room. Like it's it's sometimes a bit excessive, but it's beautiful. And now, as I said with the defense, you see everybody in there after the game. You see everybody in there before practice. But when that's what your leader gives you to follow, you have no choice but to fall in line. And so I think it's definitely a mixture of strength. Um, his lateral quickness is better, but again, that's you improve that in the weight room. And so him and Carl, they spend a ton of time together. Carl's almost walks around in Steph's pocket. That's how much they're together, and they're always working. And you see it. You see the improvement. So it's a mixture of those two things, and also his IQ just continues to get better. And that obviously that comes with time, and you just understand the offenses. You understand what teams want to get to, and you try to take those things away. But it's been great. Uh, it has its positives and its negatives, just like everything else. It definitely has its positives. As as an athlete, a part of what you do is entertain. And when you see those followings, it gives you that juice. It gives you a certain confidence boost. And so I think it's great. And nobody's following a shit team, so it's you want that, but it has its downside to it as well. Sometimes you just try and go on about your day, and it don't quite work out that way. Sometimes you want to go to dinner, and you got to get through 30 people to go to dinner, 40 people, 50 people to go to dinner. So sometimes, uh, it gets a little challenging at times. because you lose some of your life. You lose some of your freedom of what you can do and just do it. Like not have to deal with whatever comes with it. Just go do what you want to do. And so you lose some of that. But in saying that, I think we all rather have it that way than the latter. So it's cool. The last couple of years, I've done a lot of work with Travell Gaines and James. And me and James put a ton of work in, and we be in the gym doing defensive slides and crossover steps, and which helps you with recovery. You get beat, your crossover step is important. You get beat, you can't keep sliding. Like you got to make up that ground. And so we do a ton of that, a ton of explosive stuff, a ton of things working on my lateral quickness. How fast can you jump after the first jump, different things like that. And so, I got to give those guys a lot of credit. I feel way better than I have. I feel lighter. I feel faster. I feel quicker. I feel more explosive. And so, for years, that lifting wasn't really my thing. I just was already strong. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm strong. I don't need to lift. Like, what I need to lift for to get stronger? Can't nobody really move me like that. So, but it's so much deeper than that. And it took for me to continue to grow and gain that understanding of how important that is. And now, it's just a part of the routine. It's just a part of the regimen. And it's like second nature now. But we do a lot of work on defensive sliding and, like I said, the crossover step, the drop step, just different things. So when you're in the game, it's second nature. You're not thinking about what you're doing. But yet, I can pull a clip, and like I sent a clip to James last week. Like, yo, look at this crossover step. I had cut somebody off and got a block after they beat me. He was like, damn, that was elite. But that's the fun in it. Like being able to notice those things and just doing them second nature without thinking about it. Yeah, no, they definitely wouldn't go viral. Just like defense never goes viral because half the people don't know what the hell they're looking at. So it's easy to say, oh, man, this guy made a shot. He got hot. Like, yeah, we all can fucking see that. So can my kids. But on the defensive end, it's a little different. You have to actually know what you're looking at in order to dissect it and pull it apart. And most people don't. Number one is it's going to be a very physical matchup. Phoenix is a physical team. They're going to run their sets. They're going to, obviously, they're following D-Book and CP. So you got to try to cut the head of the snake off whenever you're trying to stop anyone's attack. But overall, I think it'll be a good game. Highly anticipated. Two teams that's playing well. Obviously, won 16 in a row. You want to be the team to go stop that, and you got a great opportunity to do it. But overall, I think it'll be a very tough game. Nobody's going to just walk in there and walk out with a win. You got to go in there and earn a win and take the win. And just do all you can to try to take them away from the things that they like to do.